Okay guys, so let's take a look at end of day 2 and the progress that we've made. So we're coming in. Here is the media room. This is going to be the utility room. So washer and dryer in a corner back there, tables and a linen closet section here. And in that back corner will be the mechanical room where any air handlers will be down in here, as well as our hot water heater. That's the 80-gallon hot air one. And this will be the powder room. Just a small bathroom with just a toilet and a sink. Like a half bath. This is the living room, a 2-story grand room with a full wall going up. But everything else in here is going to be just all 2-story. That gives you the living room, grand room, dining area, slide out to the lanai, and this is the kitchen area, which will have a huge island for 10 to 12 people if you want to use that. And obviously all the sinks, cabinetry, cooktops, oven. Don't know if I want to do a double yet or not. I still might consider it. And then we have a Murphy door here that kind of is recessed after you close it, but when you open it, it brings you into the pantry, which will have standing reefer and actually 2 units. They are configurable, so you can actually make them fridges or freezers, whatever you choose. And then we'll have a bunch of shelving and all of that in here. Foodstuffs, whatever you need. All these are 10-foot ceilings. Everything down here will be 10 feet. The island in the middle is going to have pop-up outlets and USB-C, USB-A. But all, like I said, pop up and out of the way when you're not using them. And then the in-law suite, the master suite. This will be the bedroom portion, with slide outs to get to the lanai, which is great. And the outdoor kitchen area is going to be on that wall over there. Swimming pool and everything else all screened in. Big giant size outdoor projector, so at nighttime you can watch movies or whatever on the outside. This will be going into the closet spaces 1 and 2, but I plan on eliminating, keeping this as a closet, but using this closet as a access point, using a spiral staircase that will take you up to the 2nd floor of this suite, which is going to be just a huge space, air conditioned and all. That will be the water closet. I think they did a great job of framing that out. I mean, maybe even overbuilt it a little bit, but you know. Standing tub right there, and the shower is here. Using her sinks, either wall. And that's it for now. The upstairs will start after we get some more lumber here. We kind of run low, so another delivery tomorrow. And I've got my office, which is here. And the office has its own little closet for, you know, tech stuff, servers and whatnot. I'll soundproof it. Nice view. Once everything is, you know, configured properly, of course, it'll be a nice view. The stairs to the upstairs will begin somewhere around here. Start to head up, and that brings you up to the loft area and the 3 bedrooms. One, that corner is 2, and that corner is 3. And there's a Jack and Jill bathroom in the middle for these 2 bedrooms. And then there's 1 bathroom on this side for this bedroom. And as I said, it's a overlooking loft. So from upstairs, you can kind of look down into the living room grand area. And if you're watching a movie out here or family get together and you just want everybody talking or whatever, you can kind of do it on both levels. So that should be pretty neat. Haven't decided yet on what kind of material to use, whether we use shiplap or something like that on the ceiling up here. Should be neat. And air conditioning is going to, I think, have to come from the trusses themselves. Since they're open web trusses, you can run that ducting inside them. So technically I can have those blow out and into this space. The in-laws, the master suite will have its own system. It's not going to be a part of the main house system. I think this is going to be maybe a 4-head mini split system that basically works autonomously, so that we don't have to worry about getting ductwork across these huge spans. And you know, otherwise we'd have to build some kind of a chase going across, run ducts in there, and that's just pointless. Not when we can just use an independent system. And that, you know, it's kind of nice that way. And, you know, you can kind of do whatever you like, and you know, the rest of the house can be doing something else. So that's nice. Anyway, guys, baby steps, but we are making progress. And the piles of wood are dwindling. Thank God for Home Depot. Anyway, I'll give you guys another update when I have one. Take care.